It is creepy as shit. I mean, a part of me wants to believe that's real, but that's wild if it is.
You going in there? You're staying in that house?
I'm not staying in that house. Hell no.
Dude.
Oh, come on. Let's go podcast in the house.
Oh,
It'll
that's
be so
different.
fun.
That's different. I'll go like
There's a
at
whole
night,
movie about
around
that. It
and
ends
leave.
I'm not
poorly.
going.
But am I going to live there and try to raise a family? And like it's 1 a.m. I wake up from a midnight
Yeah. You
snack.
see what happened to Ryan Reynolds when he went in that house?
Walk up the
Yeah.
stairs and that little. Are you out
Chopping
of your
wood?
mind?
No thanks. Hard
Right.
pass.
Young drunk.
All right, guys. Episode 17, Muscle Geeks. 17 episodes.
Holy
17.
Yeah.
welcome.
Steve's back with his weekly Dungeons and Dragons update. That's kind of happening.
I mean,
Slow week.
yeah, slow week.
All right, we got Hero Zero since the last Monday of the month. So we're going to talk about if the movies are hits or misses. We're also going to break down the latest trailer from Daniel Day-Lewis, big movie news, and spoiler reviews for Alien Earth and Peacemaker. And of course, we'll share our experience at Jason Kelce's Brewmite premiere. But speaking about famous people,
Harry's here.
there aren't any on this week, but we do have NWA and OVW pro wrestler making his second appearance on the Muscle Geeks. Dalton McKenzie. Dalton, what's up, dude?
It's me. What's going on, fellas?
All right.
Hey, bro.
There it is.
There it is.
Hey.
I still got to get that one.
I direct the bros today. And I just wanted to look bigger than Steve, so I threw a tank top on.
You don't have to wear that to look bigger than him.
Yeah.
To my left is the smart muscle geek. It's Derek. Derek
Hi.
from
Not
Derek
that
Baker.
Seal coating and
coating.
line striping.
Yeah, absolutely. You just did a big job today.
I did. In Manioc, right here.
In the corner is the man that makes it all possible. Is Terry.
Hey, what's happening? The Tear Bear is in the house.
We Steve, after taking a week vacation, he's back.
We're back, bitches. We're back.
All right, so guys, real quick before we get in the show, if you guys don't mind, as to be so kind as to like this post, like this video, subscribe, share it, hit the bell for notifications, follow us on all social media platforms, but definitely like this video, please, whether you're watching it now or later. And let us know what you want to see for any kind of future content or shows. Because to be honest, we're tapped out. But just let us know. And let's just jump into the house cleaning segment. So Derek, your return to the iron.
Slow week for old Dare Bear. Went on our first family vacation this week, which was awesome. And then I pinched a nerve in my back from sleeping on a different mattress because I'm an old piece of shit. And that's fine. I can work on the asphalt for 60 hours and go to the gym and fine. New mattress, death. So it's all good. Had a good time with the family.
There you go.
And I'm fitting into some clothes that are more comfortable again and feeling right. So I'm going the right direction. Excited to hit the gym hard this week and sweat my nuts off on the stair-master.
That's all that matters, dude. Steve.
Yeah, no big D&D update this week. I apologize. I too was on family vacation, and then when we came back, we were going to try to set it up, but one of our buddies who we play with, he went on vacation, and then last night I had my fantasy draft, so we couldn't get it together. But one thing I do want to say, man, I know I mentioned this before. I've been playing this game called Baldur's Gate 3. It's pretty legit. It's been helping me learn more quicker and put
Right,
visuals.
it's a D&D
with,
game
yeah.
in itself.
But I'm playing with, my Dungeon Master Stevie G, and you know how like when you play video games as a kid, like you like rage quit?
Mm-hmm.
He puts me at a level where like it's not even I want to rage quit. I want to get in the car, drive down to his house, and gouge his fucking eyes out.
Why?
Because the game is so long, right? So like just to get something done, it could take 2 hours. Like you're exhausted. And it's a turn-based. So like Stevie G thinks when he dies, game over. Like restart. When I'm out there smoking dudes and we have a shot to like advance.
Pause. Pause. Good.
You said smoking dudes.
Oh, good one, Dalton.
Thanks, man.
But anyway, yeah, as soon as he dies, it's like, oh, let's restart it. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I just sat here for an hour and a half for nothing. Like, I'm sorry, when you die, the game's over. Every time gets me so jacked up. He's such a dickhead. I just wanted to fuck you, Stevie G. I know you're in there. You're a dick. But yeah, that's the only update I have. Hopefully.
Oh, good.
All right.
That's a great update, dude. All right. So, Steve, also like 2 weeks ago or last 2 Saturdays ago,
Yeah.
we were Dutch was lucky. He hit us off with a last minute invite
Yeah.
to
Shout out to Dutch, dude. That was awesome. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Where
That
did we
was really
go?
Cool. We went to this premiere with for Brewmite. Am I saying that right?
Brewmite.
Brewmite. Out in
You,
Phoenixville.
you were there.
Yeah, Brewmite. And I was in Phoenixville, so it was local, which was cool at that theater out there. And he just debuted like this little short. I guess if I'm correct, it started off as like an advertising. Like he was just advertising garage beer, which he's part owner of. But they had so much footage that they made it into like a movie short.
Yeah, they were going to use it for Instagram content, but then they had so much that they were like, let's just make this a movie.
And he did like a spoof on
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport, yeah. And Travis was in it. Bo Allen was in it. A couple familiar faces. His dad was in it, made an appearance.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty good. Pretty good take on Bloodsport.
I liked when we were walking up because it was packed.
Yeah,
The door,
packed.
it was packed
Wait.
down the street.
Did you think it was gonna be that packed? I had no idea it was
Yeah,
gonna be.
this guy's gonna sell out a theater,
All right.
but it was packed. So I was like, Steve, let's just walk up and down the street real fast because we're gonna get in. But like, let's just like,
And
you
it's
know,
like 95 degrees out.
yeah. So like, let's just not sit in the line. So we walk just really past the theater, and then we turn around and start walking back, and we see Dutch, and Dutch is outside. So we're like, "Yo, Dutch," and like we don't ask for anything. He just like gives it to us. So he was like, "Yo, do you guys want wristbands, and then you can just jump the line?" And we're like, "Yeah, we do."
Yeah.
So then he gives us like these red wristbands, right? And we jump the line, and he's like, "Just go to the concession area." So it's a movie theater. So we go to like the concessions part of the movie theater, and they have like the beer stand, a step and repeat, and then like all these like I guess you would say they're influencers.
Yeah, I recognize some local like Philly influencers, like big like Philadelphia Eagle like influencers that I follow on like Instagram and stuff. So that was kind of cool to see them. But yeah, we were just hanging out in the lobby for what, like 20 minutes?
Well, they all had black bracelets
Yes,
on
yes.
that had VIP, and we had red bracelets on. So I'm like, Steve, why do we have red bracelets and they have black ones? And Steve was like, maybe they ran out. I don't know. So anyway, we went to go meet Kelce. You're not allowed to use photography. You're not allowed to ask for an autograph. We went up there. Our buddy Dutch walks over to us while we're in line and was like, yo, I'll just take pictures on my phone if you guys want. So we're like, yes, we do. So then he's like, hey, before we walk up, I'm going to introduce you to him so that he knows who you are. So then he did that. I shook his hand. I had clearly out-angled him. Bigger biceps. It's not even close. And then Steve just fanboyed the whole fucking time.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but he is a lot taller than I thought.
Dude, you were fucking rock
Okay,
hard
yeah.
when you were
All right. Yeah.
you were hiding your boner
Yeah.
behind him. And
I mean, it got weird at one point, but you know, we made it through. It was,
Fair.
I was sweating a little
Was
bit.
his wife there?
no,
No,
but
she just had the baby 2 weeks prior.
yeah.
So
that's
she was, at home taking care of their fourth child, I believe.
So
John,
So-
I'm kind of shocked they didn't let you just skip to the front of the line because they thought you were like Johnny Sins or something.
nah, dude, they don't know I'm a nobody. But
That's not true.
then we're back in the concession area. And I'm like, damn, dude, like, why do we have these red ones? Because I'm like that.
And
where
we're
I'm
just
like a
standing
freak.
around with a bunch of people, just like chilling, bullshitting, like between us.
All have black wristbands.
Yeah.
So some
Yeah.
guy comes up to us and he's like, hey,
Like an
just so you
usher.
know, you guys have red wristbands. And I'm like, yeah, we do. And they're like, you're supposed to be upstairs. And I'm like, okay. So we go upstairs and it's like a room and it's just got a full catered spread. And it's got like, it looks like a small wedding reception.
Yeah.
They have like a bartender in the corner and he has like an energy drink, Travis's energy drink, and then 2 of the garage beer flavors. And then it's like no one was really in there that we knew, except you knew the one guy from the Netflix show Tires.
Yeah.
Right?
I forget his name.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah, no, so there was rumors that he
so
was
don't-
going to be there, but he wasn't. But did you watch the second season of Tires?
Oh yeah. Was it?
So it was the guy when they're at the tire convention, the bigger dude with the long black hair who's making fun of Gerbs on the stage. He was there, and like a couple of his boys. And I was like, dude, if Gillis walks in right now, he's obviously going to post up at this table like 2 feet away from us.
Yeah, Steve was like, if Gillis comes in, I'm definitely walking up to him saying something. I'm like, okay.
I love you.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting there, we're eating. The guy.
No, I used to do quests for heroin. You know,
Wait, what?
it's one of his bits.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So Todd Hermans walks in, former Eagle, with his wife. He sits down next to us. Then Kelce walks in. Kelsey's parents walk in, and then Kelce walks in, and then Buddy Dutch walks in. Then Chuck Liddell walks in.
Yeah.
And that dude is a house. He's an absolute monster. But yeah, we were just like in the room with them. Then the movie was time to start. The movie started. So we go down, and the lady's like walking us down to the thing. And we're like third row. We're like where all the celebrities are. And it was wild.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. Again, shout out to Dutch, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you, Doug.
Thank you so much. It was such a cool experience to be like within arm's length of these people. Everyone was super, super cool. Like Kelsey's obviously a people person.
Is Kelce just as cool as everyone says he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get to we weren't really like bullshitting with them, but
Just like got a small interaction with him or something.
Yeah.
yeah, and he talked a little bit after the movie, and he was saying
like a Q&A.
Yeah, he was like, I played football all my life, so I've been around I've had like a team of like bros. He's like, and now I really don't have that because he has his family, but he's like, it was just nice to film this stuff because it was like I felt like I was around a team. So good on him, man. He seems like a regular guy.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
one thing I did want to say with Travis's energy drinks, I had one.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? Is that what they're called?
No, they're called Accelerator.
I wish they were called Travis's energy drinks.
I think it's called Accelerator, but he had a cotton candy flavor. Now, cotton candy is hard to like mimic.
No, it's not. Ghost did it already. It's fantastic.
No. I've had it. This is spot on cotton candy.
This is better than Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost. Come on.
Yeah, but
dude.
what about that Alani
Dude,
Nuke?
you know who drinks Ghost energy drinks? The same people who use C4 protein
Bro, hold on. All right.
and C4 pre-workout.
Oh,
Don't do
pull
it.
that out.
Yo.
Ghost,
Ooh, I wish you do.
bro,
Pull it out.
Welch's,
What you got in your
Fire.
bag? What you got in your bag? Pull it out. Oh, I wish you would. Is it next to that teddy bear, Dalton? Is it next to your snuggie bear?
Don't talk about my teddy bear like that. Welch's grape Ghost, the greatest energy drink of all time.
It's pretty good.
Dude, I just had it for the first time the other day. I found it on my way to the gym. I was like, what's this? So good.
I just feel like
Stockton
Steve's the
Wawa
kind of
right
guy
now.
to just drink his own piss as pre-workout. It's like, bro, it's the greatest flavor of all time.
Yeah.
It's the greatest.
Well,
No one can replicate it like I can. This tastes exactly how I wanted it to taste.
it's weird because all the oils I put into my body just kind of, so when it comes
anabolic.
out, there's so much test and vitamins.
And estrogen.
Fuck you, Dalton.
Dude, one of these days, I swear to fucking God, dude, I'm going to take this fucking, I don't even know how big this thing is, but it doesn't matter. That little bird chest, dude.
Yeah.
September 27th, bro. It's over, man.
Yeah. So no one that's in the know about this, Dalton and Jack. Is Jack coming up too?
Oh, yeah.
It's a Friday night.
One Jack.
You
Speaking of
can
Jack
grab-
Vaughn. Nice
If we can get, if you guys, Terror Bear,
Yeah, hit me.
you guys, Derek.
I might be at Penn State that weekend.
Well, they're
Wow,
they're flying
dude.
up for a show.
Penn State, Oregon, brother.
Why
I'm
don't
sorry.
you just go
No.
to Penn Island next time, dude?
Oh,
You going to that game?
fuck off of
Penn
here.
State, Oregon?
Yeah,
That's nuts.
I hope so. Anyway.
That's worth it.
So they're gonna come up and train with us. We're gonna shoot some content, and Steve talks a
I'm gonna
lot
light
of
this
shit
motherfucker on
to
fire,
Dalton.
dude.
So Steve thinks he can take a chest shot, a slap from Dalton as hard as he can.
Yo, so it's funny. So last night, like, or yesterday, I guess.
Back shots. I get it.
Oh, yeah, back shots. When you had your 3-hour drive and you're like, yo, ask me a question. I said that shit and you reposted it. And then John reposted it. And my wife goes, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, what are you talking about? And she goes, are you being serious? You're going to let him. And I was like, yeah, fuck him, man. She
Dude,
goes,
it's going to ruin you.
She goes, he's going to stop your heart.
Yeah. Dude, you ever heard of DeMar Hamlin? It's going to happen like that, dude. Call me T. Higgins, dog. I'm going to drop your ass.
I sent him like a video of Big Show, all the slaps and all the chest slaps.
And that's what I showed her. She
compilation.
Goes, he's gonna stop your heart. I was like, nah, dude.
That's gonna be so
She's
bad.
like you're Adrian right now.
Dude, the real question is, are you going to take one from like me and Jack? Or is it just me?
All right. Well, we didn't say that, right?
Yeah. Well, you have 2 chests, 2 boobs, 1 boob.
Yeah, dude.
Dalton, 1 boob. Jack.
I'll get one Jack this one. And then you be
I think he's gonna hit harder. Dalton's stout.
Yeah, you got to remember. Remember though, Jack's 6'6".
Yeah, dude.
So he's gangly, bro. So he's gonna have more torque on him.
Dude, and that Duster, he's got some power behind that thing.
Yeah,
bro. Mustache rides. He charges for him at his merch table. Just saying.
He is like a taller, stretched out version of you.
Who?
Jack.
That's disrespectful, dude.
I mean, that's disrespectful for Jack. I mean, that's a compliment to me. I'll take that.
Yeah. All right. Well, sorry, Jack.
Jack's a legend.
All right, guys, let's get on to the Terry, do you have the physique segment?
Yep. We're good to go here.
Prove it.
All righty. We are doing a special physique segment, and we are throwing that up
This is the goat.
now. Dalton, can you see that on your side?
Oh yeah, I'm here for it.
That one.
This is so good.
I'm energy.
Are we debating this? I just have a question. Are we debating who has the better physique? Because this has actually been an argument between myself and the rest of the Cincy boys, Jack and Aaron and Carson and crew, who had the better physique between these 2 guys and in what context they did.
Dude, so this is Terry's segment. He thought of this. This is all him.
I love it.
But just because there was a wrestler on this week, I was like, yo, would you let me like throw up the option this week? And he was cool as shit. He's like, yeah, that's cool. And I was like, there's a thing on the internet about who has the better physique. Is it the Ultimate Warrior or is it Lex Luger? And Dalton, go ahead. You go first.
Can I get the side by side?
Yep.
Cool. So this picture specifically, I think that's hard, bro. I just think there's not a lot better physique than Luger, and I think Luger's legs are better. So like, it depends on how you break this down. If you break it down from a bodybuilding standpoint, I think Luger has the better physique.
Yeah.
But I think, and this might just not to be like physique oriented, it's just all of it, right? It's the entire aesthetic and physique. I think Warrior has the better wrestling physique. You know what I'm saying?
He looks more like a superhero.
I think Warrior has better delts. I think Warrior has better biceps.
No
I think
way.
Luger has.
Yeah, I think he's got better arms, like the shoulder and everything.
Yeah, I think
Just
Luger
in
has a
that
better
photo.
chest, and Luger has better. If I remember correctly, I don't know if there's any back shots on there, but I think Luger has a better back. And I think Luger has better legs. But wrestling, no one gives a shit about your legs in wrestling. It's an upper body business for a reason. They say that all the time. I think Warrior has the better wrestling physique, but Luger's don't.
So these are closer because the other one where they're side by side, that's like late WCW Warrior. He was softer.
Yeah. I think that's also late Luger as well, though, to be fair.
That was Luger like 95, 96.
Was it?
So
Okay.
that was
That's a little later.
I think that was from Bash at the Beach, right? Because he wore Sting face paint when he came out.
By the way, I saw your Sting shirt. So sick.
Oh, this
Sting's a
one?
dog.
Yeah.
Love
yeah.
Sting. But
Love
like,
him.
I don't know if you guys
Like, look at
you
that.
guys just like
That,
Yeah,
what are you
that's
talking
insane.
about?
he has better conditioning too. Like his conditioning is better than Warriors as well.
Well, if you go back to like Warrior, like the first time
Like
he was in
93?
WWE, even
Yeah,
like
93.
earlier than that, right?
Oh,
'Cause
like
remember,
90?
remember Vince fired him because he held Vince hostage for money.
Yeah, I was like 93.
When he
or
got
4.
fired, he came back and everyone thought it was a different Warrior because he cut his hair and he was smaller, and that was around
Yeah.
the steroid time. But like the roided up Warrior, I don't think
Oh, he's
anyone
a dog.
touches the original roided up Warrior.
I would argue, I guess, again, it's in that context. I think that guy right there, fucking sick. But Batista in like 06, I think, has the greatest wrestling physique of all time.
No way. He's overdeveloped.
Oh, yeah,
His like
bro.
shoulders are like overdeveloped.
He looks so cool, though. I'm not saying in a bodybuilding aspect, he's probably like Triple H in like 02. You know what I mean?
No.
Dude. So all right. So you think that Warrior has the greatest wrestling physique ever? Is that what you're saying?
I'd have to think about it. I mean, listen, Lex was brought over to WWE originally because Vince was starting a bodybuilding federation. Remember they were shooting machine guns into the crowd?
So cool.
Ico Pro, he was going to be like their guy. And there's a reason for it. His physique is wild. But you're saying the best professional wrestling physique?
Oh, yeah. In a bodybuilding context, it's completely different, right? Proportions, conditioning, etc. Just from strictly a like professional wrestling, like I think Warrior's
Brock Lesnar. Oh, all right.
Well,
that's the Warrior when he came back. So you see how much smaller he is?
Yeah, but he's fucking shredded.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Can you guys actively pull up I don't know if you're like, can you actively pull up like an early Warrior physique shot?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Yeah, but then like, so Lesnar in like probably prime like 03, 04, like that Lesnar.
Yeah,
that's a phenomenal like that. I always think Batista, Triple H, and like I said, Triple H had a gnarly when he came back from the quad injury in like 02.
Yeah, he looked insane. But then he when he wanted to have a kid, he got a little soft. He got super soft.
Yeah, dude, he got off the gas, daddy. What about Scott Steiner? Are we just thinking his biceps are just too much?
I think he's like underdeveloped in too many areas. Like his chest is so small, but his arms are so big.
Yeah, but he looks so cool. Chainmail.
Yeah, but he's not the best. He's not the best pro wrestling body.
No, but he's fucking Scott Steiner, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's all you need to be. Sting was jacked back in the day. I mean, not quite to the level of these guys.
Sting had
small there,
insane legs, so he had like a basketball player's like jump, his vertical leap.
You could tell this is WCW Warrior too. I feel like because of the tattoo on his arm, he didn't have that knee unless he did like the second go around maybe. But
no, this is definitely there. No, this is. I think this is from when he came back from the WWE.
Back.
Yeah, because he had his hair was chopped down and he was a lot smaller.
Dude, speaking of, because there's a conspiracy out there about the fake Warrior. Kerry Von Erich had a great wrestling physique.
He did, but he was missing a foot.
Yeah, but like early Kerry Von Erich, bro, chill out. What, is Batman not a superhero because he doesn't have parents? Remember what I said about orphans last time? I stand by that.
Now look, that's early Warrior.
Crazy.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Derek, you got to get there,
dude. Get me there. Let's do it.
Clearly make that guy.
Get me there. I used to have that hair. I'm halfway there. Let's go.
Grow that back out.
I'll grow it out.
I really
want
to get a hair transplant. That's what I want to do.
What's happening? You're losing your hair?
Probably.
Mine's all on my back now.
Yeah, mine's.
Yeah, I gotta shave mine.
In my own mentionables.
I'm a gorilla these days.
All right, that's enough of that segment. Let's get on with the show. So, Derek, do you want to read it? You want me to read it?
I got some reading to do, I suppose. All right, let me just pull up the notes. All right.
Thanks for letting me throw that this week, Terry.
Hero Zero time?
Yeah.
You got it.
Doing? All right, it's time for Hero or Zero.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Hero or Zero, it's the best fucking thing on Muscle Geeks.
Thanks, Terry.
That was our band. That was not Terry.
Oh, you're right. Thanks, guys. It's time for Hero Zero.
How we afford a band?
We're looking at next month's movie releases and deciding if they're going to be a hero or a zero.
Hero is Zero.
Thanks, guys. All right. Up first,
you heard the Real Man of Genius thing? That's what that reminded me of.
Yeah. Real Man of Genius.
Reminded me of like Highlander.
I love that shit. All right. The Conjuring Last Rites comes out September 5th of 2025. The budget is approximately $130 million. We're going to look at it. Let's see. Ed and Lorraine Warren face their final case, investigating a terrifying 1986 haunting in Pennsylvania. As malevolent spirits torment a family, the Warrens confront their most personal and dangerous battle yet. The film serves as the chilling finale to the Conjuring saga. What do you guys think about the Conjuring's last rites?
Steve, you go. But before you go, everyone in the chat, if you guys want to say hero 0, and then when I'll go last, and then when I go last,
Well,
you
check
will
out
go to the chat. Yeah. Go ahead,
Beautiful.
Steve.
Well, you said 100 and what?
130 mil.
I mean, yeah, I think it'd probably be hero, but because the budget's not that bad. But I mean, it's just the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same story, just different names of the characters, or this, it's the same. It's the same
Wow,
thing.
dude, way to describe every movie ever.
All right, dude. No, but seriously, with the Conjuring, it's always the same. Like, you know what to expect,
Oh yeah,
and it's like
jump scares, baby.
Like, I guess it's based off true events, but it's not all accurate. So like that takes away from it.
Okay. So you're saying 0?
No, I think like box office wise, I think it'll probably, because it's only 136.
So it has to do like over 3. to
Oh
break
no,
even.
0.
0?
Yeah.
All right. Dalton, what do you got?
I mean, Steve's right. I mean, it's just the same thing over and over. But like, I enjoyed the first one. But you know what you're getting into. It's to his point, it's literally just the same people who keep running into this like one demon and a couple little smackling of others, and then they get jump scared, and then like that's it. I'm sure it's gonna do fine in terms of like sales, right? But I mean, I don't really want to watch it, if I'm gonna be honest.
Terry? Or excuse me, Derek?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
reversed there.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Eh.
I'm
We'll see.
tired and old.
Wait,
What do you think?
Did you call me? Did you mistake
No,
me
I was
for
looking
Derek
over it
again?
because I know Derek's doing the reading. So then I was like, don't say Terry next, because just how it would break down. I fucked up. Derek, please.
Wah, wah, wah. All right. Anyway, I'm saying 0 for all the same reasons.
All right.
I'm tired of it.
Okay.
It's like the Exorcist movie. Like, how many are we gonna do
Yeah.
here?
I liked the first one a lot.
Yeah.
That was cool. But
The
then
first 2 or 3 weren't bad.
figured
and
it
then-
out after
yeah.
that. Now it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Are
Terry?
you talking about the original Exorcist?
I'm talking about The Conjuring.
Dude, the Poltergeist was a good
Yeah.
bunch of movies, though. I don't know why I'm throwing that out there, but around the same time. Terry, what do you got?
I'm going hero on this one, fellas. I am going to say that I bet it'll be good, and I bet it'll make money. And here's why. There's nothing that it's up against, and I think Weapons has everybody hot for horror right now. So I think it's just going to ride this wave and actually do pretty decent. I think this is all going to come out to timing, and are people ready for more horror? And I think general audiences are, thanks to the success of Weapons.
I'm going to second Terry. I'm going to say hero. The reason why it's the final one, right? So anyone that's a fan of the series is going to go out and watch it. The other thing is it's coming out around spooky season, so it might have some legs to it. People are going to it'll run its course, and then it might pick up again right around Halloween as we get closer. Also, yeah, Terry's right. There is not much competition. And you know what the one thing that bothered me about this series? The guy in it, right? The husband, he's a father in another horror movie series.
Insidious.
Yeah, and it confuses the hell out of me.
Yeah. He's like the same guy in both movies, more or less.
Yeah.
He plays the same character. It's the same type
He does
of
him
movie.
well. He does that character well. But yeah, I agree. He's just, I don't know. Maybe he's like a traveling salesman type
Yeah.
of dad. You never know.
All right, let's see what everyone else is saying there.
Clean up the
Terry, if
chat.
you'd be so kind.
A lot of toast.
Yeah, we'll just go down to the hero or 0.
Time for the, what did you say? Time for the walker?
Louis G. What's up, Louis? Hero, Stephen James, hero, Mr. Milquetoast. I was going to say hero, but 130 million. That's too much for a horror movie to cost. I agree.
Really? Is that expensive for a horror movie?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stephen James, Conjuring Devil, made me do
What's
it.
up,
It was
Steve?
dog shit. Neat. My sister, hero. Stephen James, don't ruin the fun, Steve. Shit, man. Luigi, imagine all the Pennsylvanians lining up outside the movie tavern for this movie.
That's pretty scary. That's pretty
The
scary.
movie we need to make 325 mil to break even. That's a
Yeah.
hard climb. Yeah, that's you just
I will
hope
say,
for
I think the
legs.
cool thing, I did see like a preview for it, that they are going to incorporate like live footage from like back then.
Oh,
too.
we're talking about that. We're talking about that.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of like cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
not
Right
enough
on.
to change my.
We're not high on this, Derek. What do you got next?
All right. Up next is The Cut. Scheduled for a limited theatrical release in the United States, also on September 5th. We have no official budget, and let's see what she's all about. A retired fighter, Orlando Bloom, risks everything for one last shot at glory, enduring a brutal weight cut under his ruthless coach, John Turturro. As his body and mind unravel, the line between redemption and destruction blurs. A gritty psychological sports drama. All right, what are we thinking, John?
I mean, this can't be like a high budget film. We don't know what the budget is, but I don't think this movie is expected to financially kill it. But I think it's going to be interesting because we talked about this last week. Yeah. This movie isn't going to have a lot about fighting. It's going to have a lot to do with the preparation for fighting and like making weight and stuff like that. So it's offering something new, a new wrinkle. Who's the lead actor in it?
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, like we haven't seen him in a role like this.
I don't think we've seen him in a role since Pirates.
Yeah, I can't
I
say.
can't recall anything.
But I think it'll be cool to see like an aggressive cut, man, and like doing some bodybuilding. I can kind of relate to some of that, so I think it'll be fun to see. Steve, what do you think?
Hero Zero.
Oh yeah, I should actually say that. I'm gonna say it's a hero because the expectations are low.
All right, Steve-O.
I think it looks cool. I think the concept's cool. I think it should have went to streaming. I think going to a theater, it's going to be a 0. I don't think it's going to gain the audience, or I don't think people care about the preparation or can appreciate it like us. Maybe. I think it's a great, like you said, wrinkle or perspective of like the preparation instead of the actual fight itself. But yeah, I think they probably should have went streaming. It'd probably kill once it gets on some type of streaming service, but I'm going to say 0, but it's probably going to be a good watch once it.
All right.
Like clicking or sticking, I'll stick it.
Are you going to miss the gym for it?
Well, no.
All right.
To see it in theater? No.
Dalton, what do you got?
It's just hard for me. Like, dude, you're just like, it's Orlando Bloom. I'm like, all right, like this Legolas is the fighter now. It's insane. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy to me. I just think, I think Steve definitely, bro, listen, contrary to popular belief, I think Steve actually is a slightly intelligent dude.
Boo.
Well, he's right. Though. I do think this would do a lot better.
Table just went
streaming.
pling.
Because, well, I just don't think Orlando Bloom has that kind of drawing power. So, like, if he's the lead in the movie, I just don't see people being like, dude, I got to go see the new Legolas flick. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Plus, this is just solely me. What's that dude, like 145 pounds? Like, fucking, all right, dude, you're going to fight? Sick. When I'm watching children fight, dude, 145 pounds.
Okay.
That's his personal.
Featherweight. Shout out to the featherweight.
Those guys move fast. They're fun to watch.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like getting hit by a pillow, but you know.
Yeah,
whatever.
but do you think he trains like what's his face? Christian Bale in The Fighter? Like, do you think like he probably
I think
went through it?
I'm sure there's some great montage action in this movie.
Yeah.
I can see it.
But I think they're focused more on like the other parts of a cut. So like wearing the trash bag, sweating in the sauna, like diuretic.
I think I think that's the definitely more interesting part about it is like they're not showing. It's not really about him like fighting. It's more about the preparation. Like you said, I think that is an interesting take. I still think. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like that's going to be something that people want to go to the movies to watch. Like it's more about like, oh shit, what's this? They don't watch it on Netflix.
I think it's going to make a lot of people look at that because when I see some of the stuff they're showing, I'm like, yeah, that's a week out from a bodybuilding comp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Derek, what do you got?
Also it's just weird. Sorry, I was just going to say it's just weird that he looks like what's the dude's name?
Great content.
What's it like? Pedro? I think his name is Pedro.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, he looks like that guy kind of.
A little bit.
No, it's not this picture. In the other pictures when you guys are shooting.
Oh yeah, because he's getting older.
Sure.
Derek, what do you think up there?
Oh wait, Hero Zero. Did he say?
Oh,
Hero
dude,
Zero?
I'm gonna say Hero.
All right. I'm going with Hero.
I think it'd be a good movie.
I think that it's a cool perspective, and I think I don't know, maybe it's because I grew up like kind of hardcore sports stuff like wrestling and always having to make weight and shit. And I've been in that trash bag suit. So I fucking hate it. But I think a lot of people are into that. I think people that are into like sports culture like that or people that train might be really into it. I'm saying hero. I think it'll draw a crowd.
Wow. 3 heroes.
No.
Terry.
So I'm gonna go with. I think it's gonna be a box. Well, what's the game is box office hero or zero, right? Because it is definitely gonna be a box office zero, but I think it's gonna be a fucking hero of a movie.
Okay.
But what's the game when we say hero or zero? Did we ever define that?
So I've said that it's like
Box office,
whatever
right?
we want, but like it was supposed to be box office. So
Yeah.
kind of just was whatever the fuck you want.
Your own personal hero.
I've been critiquing.
Then I gotta go that it's gonna be a box office zero, and that's the problem is the people. The problem is the audience, not the movie. I think the movie will be great, but too many people will not go.
That's fair. And let's jump in the
right.
chat.
Chat, what you think?
I think I saw our buddy Dutch in the chat. Dutch, what's up, dude? Thanks a lot for that Kelce thing, buddy. So Dutch says hero, milquetoast zero. There are 2 actors. Those 2 actors can have been cheap to hire. Luigi says 0. Dutch, Johnny, you look like you're on a cut now. Thanks, buddy. Wait, is that an insult?
Yeah, he called you a small, weak bitch.
Slightly intelligent dude.
Yeah.
If Microman can make a profession of it in the ring, surely a weight cut Bloom could. All right. What do you got
All
there?
right. Moving up. Up next, we have The Long Walk coming out September 12th. No budget has been reported yet. And the story is in a dystopian future, 100 teenage boys must compete in a deadly walking contest where stopping means execution. Ray Garrity, played by Cooper Hoffman, pushes through exhaustion while forging fragile bonds with other walkers. A raw and emotional Stephen King adaptation. Dalton, what are you thinking about it, brother?
Dude, I'm actually kind of excited to say. I just feel like it's as long as they can like actually make it suspenseful, right, and kind of like to have that oh shit factor to it. Because usually Stephen King doesn't miss, bro. Like I'll give him that. And I just think the premise of it's just different. But if the game is box office, I don't know. You said there's no really like name value actors, right?
No one big in this. No, but we don't know the budget either.
Yeah, I just don't think Stephen King's name alone anymore is enough to like for like a theater concept. I just don't think it's enough to draw enough. I think it's gonna be a sick movie to watch at home, to be honest with you. So I guess box office zero, but I think it'll be sweet to watch. Like I'm gonna watch it.
All right.
Right on.
Steve?
So I agree with Dalton, but
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
go hero, just because I think Stephen King, like he said, doesn't miss, and I think it's gonna be like a sneaky. Like
think it's
opening
gonna
weekend,
gain
it's not
traction
gonna.
once it's out,
I think
like-
it's gonna gain traction. Like opening weekend, it's
you
not
think
gonna
this is
do
gonna,
anything
like-
crazy, but word's gonna spread.
What was the last Stephen King movie? Dr. Sleep?
Yeah,
Didn't that-
probably.
That wasn't that a good movie, but it didn't do well?
It was
don't
it was
know.
an
Great
unbelievably good movie for trying to be a sequel to The Shining.
Yeah,
Great movie.
Stephen King misses sometimes.
I don't know, man.
It's
He
It's
wakes up
rare.
every morning, and when he writes like books and shit, he just has a big old bowl of oops all bangers.
But the one thing I think too that I disagree with Dalton is because there is no names and it's like fresh faces. I think that helps maybe.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, I could see that helping, right?
Yeah.
Like giving
I mean, that's
these
the
new
thing
guys
about
to see
these
who.
movies is it could be a thing, like you said. It might just be a thing where it's like maybe this is what builds one of those people in the movie into
Yeah.
being like the next kind of name, right?
Yeah, but
True.
so then you would have to go to the movie first and then see the guy act. So it's not like
Yeah.
that person is drawing you to the film.
And
I don't
that's
think-
why I said it's a zero.
And I don't think Stephen King is as much as a draw as like a Christopher Nolan.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, yo,
that's
you're gonna
fair.
Christopher Nolan's putting out a
Not
movie,
anymore.
selling tickets a year out.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna jump to the thing and just be like zero.
Zero?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's going to definitely crush like outside of theater, like streaming. It's going to be a great.
I think it's
It's
gonna be a
gonna be
great
great.
movie. I just don't think it's gonna do well in the box office.
What do you
Yeah.
do?
I'm going to go with hero.
My man.
Yeah, it's be a little different here. My thinking is comes out mid-September, right? It's coming off a wave of other really good horror movies that we've had all summer. And then we have the release of Stranger Things streaming. I think people are going to be in the mood for like spooky kids doing shit and like some scary stuff. You know, what are these kids up to? Life or death situation. And like Stephen King crushes those types of books.
Yeah.
Those types of films are always great. So I think it'll be fun. I think people are going to gain. I think it's going to gain a following from people after it's been out for like a week.
So you think it's going to have like some legs?
Yeah.
Like all
Yeah,
right.
it'll turn into one of those a week or so later. Holy shit, this is actually awesome.
Terry, what do you got?
I think it's gonna be a big old bullshit. I think I think it's gonna be a 0. I think it's gonna tank. I don't think it's gonna be very good. Mark Hamill's in this movie. Mark Hamill has never been in a good movie other than Star Wars. Full stop. Those first 3 Star Wars with Mark Hamill, great. Him on the small screen as the Joker, great. Everything else Mark Hamill has been in has been dog shit. So I'm looking at it as the trend. I don't think this is going to be good at all.
Wait, was Mask of the Phantasm in theaters?
You got me there.
You got me there.
Nice. That doesn't really count.
Suck it, nerd.
Look, there's been no good Mark Hamill live action after the first 3 Star Wars movies. Full stop. But also, people don't read. It's a book. This isn't going to work. You can't do things based on books. You got to do things based on TikToks, or it doesn't work. I don't see it.
I don't like that
I don't
sense.
see it.
Yeah.
And I might strike you later for saying it. I don't know.
Books are for nerds.
I feel like books are probably thriving right now.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
Who reads? This isn't a reading podcast. Terry, can we jump over to the chat real fast?
Yep.
What say you, chat? All right.
That's-
Down.
Yeah.
Gone too far. Walking simulator is a hard sell as a
Need
video
said
game.
0. Mr. Milk says 0. Walking simulator is a hard sell as a video game, let alone when it comes to a passive medium like movies. Stephen King was a license to print money back in the 80s. I agree. Even the big red one, Terry. People don't read. Terry, 2025. All right. So, Derek, what do you got next?
Big red one is awesome, by the way. Great drop. All right. Up next is Him, coming out September 19th. No budget yet. A star quarterback's career-ending injury leads him to train with his idol, but mentorship quickly turns sinister. What begins as a dream opportunity spirals into psychological horror. So I'll start off on this one. I'm saying hero. People love Illuminati shit. They love taking a look into like what it takes to be the guy, him, like the star athlete, all that. And I think this is going to be really dark and fun. And I think it's going to be a hero. I think it's going to crush it.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, Derek. I think this is the movie of like the fall.
Yeah.
This is Jordan Peele, right?
Yeah. Jordan Peele.
Speaking of a guy who hasn't missed, I don't really think he's.
Oops, all bangers.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele produced, not directed. Produced.
Okay.
Shut
I
up,
think
theater
I think
kid.
this is coming out at a perfect time as well with the football season coming back. I think they're going to push this during the commercials of every football game that's happening during the season. And I think this is going to find its audience at just the right time. And I think it's just going to be a good movie. And that's all I got. So I'm going to say hero. Steve.
I'm torn, but because it is Jordan Peele or he's attached to it producing it, I think it's probably going to be a hero. But like, yeah, I'm torn on it.
All right.
But I'll agree with you.
Derek,
All right.
you already said.
I said I'm a hero. Dalton.
Dalton.
Oh, hero for sure. Oops, all bangers. Everything that dude touches is just phenomenal.
Are you saying oops,
And-
all bangers?
Yeah, like cereal.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, dude. Oops, all bangers.
All right.
But like spoken in cursive, like from the South. It's all together. Oops, all bangers.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Is that dude
I
just
thought he was saying Boonsaw bangers, dude.
bones all was reading?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys still see me by chance? I feel like I lost the camera feed on my side, by the way.
Yeah, we got you.
We got you.
Okay, sweet. I just can't see you guys. I miss you.
We've seen everything.
Sick. I can look at myself. It's
All
fine.
right. So it's Terry.
Yo, Tear Bear is calling him
Terry's on one tonight.
hero.
There you go.
Him's gonna be a hero. We haven't had a movie like a Jordan Peele movie in a minute, and I think we're all hungry for it. And I think we're excited to see this one. I think this is going to get high school jock, maybe college jock. It'll get Dalton's jock. I think there'll be lots of people that show up for this, and I think this is one of those movies that I think is might be a great gateway horror movie where it gets people who are mostly into sports and not really into fantasy or things like that into a genre like horror. So I'm hoping this does the Lord's work and gets more people interested in horror, calling it a hero.
Awesome.
Good.
All right. So
good.
that's
Quick question. What was the last Jordan Peele movie?
wasn't it the one where they were on the
Space?
farm?
Yeah.
The slave
That wasn't.
one?
You can't tell me was that a banger?
What one was
I
that?
think so.
They were sucking people and cows up into the ship.
Oh, does that
Sucking
nothing?
people.
Nowhere, nothing.
Yeah. Nowhere.
Nope.
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 Yeah.
No.
Oh,
No,
yeah. That's it. I was thinking of a different. I
Yeah,
was thinking
that
of
movie
Slave.
was weird, but it was good. It had me the whole
but it's
time.
so good. All I'm saying is he wakes up, he goes, oops, all banger.
None of his movies have rewatchability, though, do they?
Oh, Get Out does. I think Get Out really
Yeah, I
does.
was, I was
Get
just
Out was
thinking Get
good.
Out's pretty solid.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's one of the-
Actually, I would say Us does as well because
The ending messed me up a little bit though.
yeah, but there's
threw me
also
off.
you know what? In all three of these movies, they are very rewatchable because there's stuff you learn in the end that'll be fun to go and look for in the beginning after you've gone through. So I fully disagree with that statement.
All right, I'll go fuck myself then. What do we got next?
all right.
Oops, all bangers.
Oops, all bangers.
Oops, all bangers. All right, moving on to trailers. Daniel Day-Lewis finally breaks his 8-year silence, stepping out of retirement in the haunting new trailer for Anemone, a deeply personal drama co-written and directed by his son, Ronan Day-Lewis. Set against the misty woods of northern England, the trailer throws us into the emotionally charged reunion between a reclusive hermit, who's Daniel Day-Lewis, and his estranged brother, played by Sean Bean. I bet Sean Bean dies. He has to die. He has to be dead in this. The film premieres at the New York Film Festival on September 26th with a limited U.S. theatrical release on October 3rd and a wider rollout beginning on October 10th. John,
Yo,
how do you feel about it?
I think this is like nepotism at its finest. If there's anything that's going to bring Daniel Day-Lewis out of retirement, it's going to be his son directing a movie that he's going to be in.
My boy.
I think though, you know, in addition to that though, Daniel Day-Lewis is probably the best actor, right? That's alive. And he's going to act his ass off like he does in any movie that he does. And if there's any motivation in this movie being, or him doing even better than already being the best, it's the fact that his son's the one running the movie. So I'm going to see it. It looks a little boring though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking awesome. I love Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm stoked. He's just fun to watch. But his movies, the pacing, it takes a while to get there for sure. But you get some great acting along the way. I'm excited for it.
Sure. Steve, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, it's gonna hero.
The
So we're
segment's,
out of that
the
segment.
segment's over, but thanks for trying.
It looks good. I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis is great. He'll probably get nominated for some award because he's going to act it like you said. He's going to crush at acting, and we'll see what his son does. I could see it be a really good acting role, but the movie sucks.
Fair.
He'll get nominated.
Fair.
Dalton.
I think he's absolutely right. I think it'll be a shitty
Dude, you guys
movie,
are
but he's
secretly
gonna-
best
he's gonna do-
friends.
Yeah, I think
Secret best
we are.
friends. Yeah.
So I chop the fucking life out of him. I think
Very
I really do
funny.
think it's gonna be a shitty movie, but like he's a really good actor, so it's kind of like whatever. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna do a good job in it. Like you said, it's kind of cool that he's coming out of retirement because he is such a good actor. But like I know we're out of the segment, but it's gonna draw because it's Daniel Day-Lewis.
Dude,
right?
look at you throwing all the wrestling terms out there.
Listen, dude, I can't help it. All right, Hulk Hogan, dog, R.I.P. baby.
Daniel
He's a
Day-Lewis,
draw.
is he selling out Madison Square Garden?
No, no, not a chance. But he's gonna sell tickets to the movies.
All right. Terry?
I think it's gonna be zero. Yeah, fuck. I think it's gonna be a well acted movie, but I don't know the kid. I don't know what the kid can do.
Is the kid in the movie?
He's directing the movie.
Oh, I watched something. I didn't know if he was like in it or just directing.
Yeah, I mean, I always, you know, as a person who does this. Like it's very rare, I'm going to say, the actor made this movie amazing. So I think it'll have amazing acting, but I think we'll see if it's a good movie. We'll also see if it even has the chance to become a hero. We'll see if this does go to international release and full release, or if this is just going to be a fun little art thing. You got to remember, Daniel Day-Lewis will just appear in something and then bam, he's a phantom back to Ireland or whatever. So he might just do this like you would show up to your kids' fucking school graduation. So I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be any meat on these bones.
All right. What do you got, Derek?
That's it for trailers.
That's the only trailer we got. It's
That's
a
it.
slow week.
That's all we got. Oops, no trailers. Sorry.
Oops, no trailers.
All right, moving on to news and notes. Since the Conjuring Last Rites is right around the corner, I wanted to throw it back to one of the creepiest cases Ed and Lorraine Warren ever touched, the infamous Amityville Demon Boy photo. To this day, people still debate whether it's proof of the paranormal or just a chilling coincidence. Seeing this, I got to ask Dalton, have you ever had a ghost encounter of your own?
Oh, dude, yeah. So
You're from the South, dude. There's ghosts everywhere down there, right?
Yeah, there's
Riddled with them.
yeah,
I mean,
dude. Southern Ohio. Listen, dude.
Never
Southern
mind. You're
Ohio,
not from the South.
Well, like it's like
You're
the
in Ohio.
cutoff for the South.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
dude,
right.
I'm right by Kentucky. That's the cutoff for the South. That's how that works.
All right, that's fair.
It's like it's like Kentucky, Ohio River, which weirdly belongs to Kentucky. Fun fact. And then I'm like 10 miles off the river, so technically South. But like the good part of the South, where it's like slaves are bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
Yeah, but so my wife and I just had, when we just had my daughter 18-ish months ago, we were living in a house we were renting, and I don't know what the deal was, but we have a 6-year-old as well. And so we would just be like in the middle of the night, I just would always be hearing like pitter patter, like running through the house. And it's a fairly large house. And so I would just hear it running, and I'm like, kid just, out running. So, and I would go and check, and he'd just be in his awake, like in his room awake, and just talk to him. And he would just keep telling me he was like seeing stuff in his room. Like he was seeing like people and like weird, scary figures behind his door and shit in the room. And I'm just, dude, you're 6 and having bad dreams, watching TV shows and stuff. And so that just kept happening, and like weird things would happen. And like I would change the batteries in the smoke detector, and it would keep going off.
Wow.
That kind of shit. And I just was like, all right, this is wild. So one night, this has been going on for a month or two. And one night, this hallway in this house was, probably 40 foot long. Like it's a long hallway. So it's like his room's all the way at the end of the hallway, and ours is at the complete other end of the hallway. And so I hear, and this is probably midnight-ish, and I hear running all through the house, just straight up the hallway. And I'm like, this little fucker needs to go to bed. And it's like the running's coming toward us. So I'm going to catch him. Like, I'm going to come out the room and catch his ass. And I come out of the room, there's no one there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, maybe he ran back to his room. So I go in there, and he's out. Dead asleep. TV's been off. Like, I'm like, oh shit. I go back in the room. I wake my wife up. I'm like, hey, dude, I think our fucking house really is haunted. And what was crazy about that is before we lived in the house, we lived in an apartment where the same time every night, all the smoke detectors would go off. It was like
The ghost followed
in the
you?
morning.
You got a ghost following you.
Swear to God. So we lived in an apartment in Florence, Kentucky before we lived in this house. And every night, like all the smoke detectors, there's 3 of them that was in the apartment, would go off at 3:27 every night. And we would be like, what the fuck? And they would just go off, and then they would turn off. And it was like, change the batteries. All right, cool. Take it, like that kind of shit.
Your
TVs
kids
and
never
stuff.
woke up and started running like
Not in the apartment.
out of the house.
No, he
No.
never sleepwalks, and like he would never get up to
Like
like
a
do that
Naruto
kind of
character.
shit. Yeah, like so we just hear like that kind of shit, and I just thought like, all right, we're in Kentucky. These fucking rednecks don't know how to wire stuff properly. You know what I mean? And then like that kind of shit would just happen, and it just kept happening and kept happening, and it would just be weird shit. It would like TVs coming on and off, just nothing. Smoke detectors going off at 3:30, but it was the same time every night.
Is it still
And
happening?
then like, it doesn't happen anymore because listen, dude, I go to church and shit now. It's crazy. Yeah.
Anyone
But,
else have?
like-
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying like that kind of shit is just insane to me. Like it just because the other thing about the house that I wanted to add in was we stayed there through the winter, and this was like leading up to this moment. It was like all the kind of like, oh shit, I think our house is haunted. In our windowsill, there were like bees and shit in the dead of winter that would just show up. I swear to God, like
Is this where you're living now?
Ask my wife. No. All right, now we're actually in the process of buying a house right now. I'm actually at my folks' house. We're like moving into our house in like 5 weeks. But
Nice.
that rental house that we were just in, I swear on the like, dude, swear to anything. Like, ask my wife. There would be fucking bees and shit in the dead of winter in our windowsill one day, and then they would disappear, and then they would come back. And it's just that kind of shit, like fucking honeybees, dude. Fucking 10 degrees outside. I'm like, yeah, dude, our house is definitely haunted. We got the fuck out of there.
Some Candyman shit. Anyone else have any haunting stories?
I don't have haunting, but I swear when I was 6 years old, I heard sleigh bells on my roof on Christmas morning. Swear to God. Yeah, that's what I got.
All right, Derek.
All right. Yeah, definitely. I think my house is haunted as shit.
Yeah, it's the one you're in now?
Yeah.
Ghosts are for sure real, just so we're clear.
Dude, it's
Nah,
old.
I mean,
It's creepy.
we can talk about it.
Dude, we moved in to this house, right? I didn't know anyone, like I didn't know the landlord or anything like that. We move in and we go in, and the day we move in, there's an old key. Like it looks like from like the 1800s, like early 1900s, like this big like cast iron key, and it's nailed to the kitchen wall, like dead center, and then like in like calligraphy on this like tattered old piece of cloth, it said like congrats to the newlyweds. And we weren't married, we were just engaged at the time. And I'm like, what? And I took this key around and I couldn't find anywhere that it belonged. I called the cleaning company that we had go in before we moved in. I called the landlord. I saw the previous tenant. Like I reached out. No one knows where this key came from, but it was nailed to the wall and it looked old as shit. I still have it.
Yeah.
It's creepy as hell. I don't know where it came from. And we hear shit in that house.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking freaky. I could talk for like an hour about stuff in that house.
Wow. Terry, do you have
Did I
any?
hear that Steve
Part?
thinks ghosts aren't real?
No, he's talking about Santa. Santa's real.
No, I mean, we can talk about it, but I don't
Crazy
know.
this dude does
It's like, I
believe
don't know.
ghosts.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, dude.
Just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
How we built the pyramids.
There's no, I mean, there's no proof.
Bro, they're trying to
Pyramids.
keep him out of this country every day, pal.
You know what I mean?
It's that. Oh yeah. I also believe in those. Ask Joe Rogan.
I mean, I
dude. He's
believe
got
that you
proof.
guys, you know, had your experience. I'm not taking away from that, but like, I don't know. I'm one of those, like, unless it happens to me or I have like that experience or I see it, it like doesn't exist. And I don't know.
That's like,
like, I
saying you don't
believe you,
in
though. Like, I
Holocaust because you
believe-
weren't in it.
I mean, that's a
It's
wild.
crazy. That's insane.
Oh,
That's
no.
the same thing.
Dude, my grandfather, rest in peace, was a preacher, right? And he would tell me like he had like exorcisms he had done when he was younger and like talk about how like spirits were around all the time. And just because like he
That's
was a
so
preacher,
scary.
like doesn't mean like they don't believe in that stuff. Like it's around. Like they
Yeah.
know it's around. Like it's they
Wow.
can
Oh,
feel
yeah, I
it.
definitely believe in spirit like that, like
Yeah.
what you're saying, but like an actual ghost.
Yeah, like bad spirits though, like bad entities are around you.
Yeah, maybe.
It's pretty crazy.
They
yeah.
don't mean anymore, dude, because they fucking know better, right?
Maybe.
So-
I mean,
Yeah.
I can get behind that, but when I look at
I
this
know.
photo, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Pretty creepy, man.
It is creepy as shit. I mean, a part of me wants to believe that's real, but that's wild if it is.
All
Pretty
right.
cool if you think about it.
You going in there? You're staying in that house?
I'm not staying in
fuck
that
you.
house. Hell no,
dude.
Oh, come on. Let's go podcast in the house.
Oh,
It'll be
that's
so
different.
fun.
That's different. I'll go like
There's a
at
whole
night,
movie
fuck
about
around
that. It
and
ends
leave.
I'm not
Poorly.
going.
But am I going to live there and try to raise a family? And like it's 1 a.m. I wake up from a midnight
Yeah.
snack
You see what happened to Ryan Reynolds
and
when
I
he went
go
in
to
the house?
walk up the
Yeah.
stairs and that little fuck's are you
chopping
out of your
wood.
mind?
I'm not going in there without Ecto 1.
No way.
rosaries and power packs. That's where I'm
That
going
movie
with
used
that
to
thing.
mess with me as a child because like the glowing red windows, like the eyes. Oh my god, there was a house in the neighborhood that had like the red candle. I remember just seeing that and I'd be like, oh my god.
All right, well,
No thanks.
Hard pass.
so I'll jump in the next one. So Paramount just dropped the bombshell. World War Z is officially back on the front burner, with the sequel now listed as a top studio priority alongside Star Trek and Top Gun 3. After years of silence, it looks like Brad Pitt's zombie blockbuster is finally crawling its way back to the screen. Derek, I gotta ask, are you fired up for this comeback, or do you think the zombie craze is dead and buried?
I was about as big of a zombie person as anyone was, like when it came out, like when I was in college, like 2008-ish through like the almost like 2020 almost, I guess. But
It was huge.
yeah, I love that stuff. I'm gonna watch it for sure. Brad Pitt always is a good time. He's good in the action genre.
100%.
Like, I think it'll be a cool movie, but I don't know that zombies are back. I don't know that they ever quite will be, at least not for a while. I think right now we're on more of a vampire kick. I think zombies will have their time, but it's not right now.
Do you prefer a running zombie or a walking zombie?
Ooh, I mean, I love like a Romero zombie is always creepy in its own right. But for my movies, I want to see like the crazy running zombie, like 28 days, weeks, years later style. It's fucking relentless, coming for you. Like, especially ones that can think a little bit are always fun. Like, I want to see you just get overwhelmed with a fucking horde coming at you. Like when you're playing Left 4 Dead, those games are awesome.
Dude, World War Z. We actually played the video game for a while.
Dude, it's so
Four-player.
good. It's so
I think
good.
there's one called Days Gone that's really good too.
It's free right now on PlayStation, I think, and I've been staring at it. I don't know if I should.
It's super sick.
Yeah, I might have to go for
We
it.
should do like a watch and play for World War Z. We'll just get Dalton in there.
Yeah, dude, we get banned.
I'll hop in, dude.
Let's go.
You know how our chats went.
Yeah.
Can you guys play PlayStation?
Yeah, but my chats should never be brought up ever again.
I think anyone's gaming chat should be brought up.
Yeah, I'll get banned.
Dude, those Modern Warfare 2 lobbies back in the day were fucking fierce.
Oh man.
Terry, you excited for this?
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I thought that World War Z had some of the best ideas for a zombie movie that I had seen in like a really long time. It made the genre exciting. The Tower of Zombies, where like bodies are just using bodies to like climb each other. Like I'd always thought about that, but I'd never seen that in a movie. So it was nice to finally see something like that. Although the ending was a little crazy in that he infected himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how's he going to be in a sequel?
Well, he's Brad Pitt.
Well, no, they found.
Doesn't have to make sense.
No, he didn't infect himself. He gave himself a virus.
Was it AIDS?
No, it was
Super AIDS, actually.
I think it was.
No, it wasn't AIDS.
Oh.
It was, I forget what the disease was, but he injected himself with it, and then he became blind. Like the zombies couldn't see him, smell him, notice that he was around or anything.
But clever, like clever move, and I
wanna
like
say it was
when they're
syphilis.
fast.
You think he gave himself the clap, perhaps?
I don't know, dude. AIDS sounds pretty spot on.
It might have been
It
AIDS.
definitely wasn't AIDS, but he injected himself with that. He became blind to the zombies. But Dalton, what do you think? Yeah, great
Great search.
Dude, I just think Brad Pitt's a cool guy, but I don't know. I guess it depends on how, like, which way, like, which direction this movie's going to go, and kind of what the story is from here, right? I think the zombie like craze is never fully going to die. Like he was saying earlier, it was so big for fucking 10 years or longer.
Yeah.
But like, I just feel like it's never going to like fade out. Like everyone's always going to enjoy a good zombie flick, and it's just so real. It's so actually possible out of all the, between vampires and werewolves and all that other crazy shit. Like zombies is like that shit can happen, right? Like it always feels real. There's always some level of like realism to those movies. And then everyone always likes to think, whether they admit it or not, like, oh, in the zombie apocalypse, like this is what I would do. You know what I mean? Like everyone always has a survival strategy. everyone always has like, oh well, if I was in
I have
their
a
shoes
zombie
kind of
plan.
thing.
Just saying.
I would
Yeah,
turn on
exactly.
everyone.
I have one.
I would
the cool thing is-
infiltrate gangs and turn on all of them.
I'm going to the mountains. I
Dude,
got a camp in the middle of
My
fucking
folks live out in
nowhere.
the field, so yeah.
Good luck.
Oh, dude, show me where it's at, dude.
No way, brother. I'm off the grid. I'm off the grid, baby.
Steve, what do you think?
Beat it.
All right.
Video game's going to be dope, but nah.
I think that the first movie, they changed the third act. They had to reshoot the entire third act of the movie. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see where this goes. I wouldn't necessarily say the movie was a blockbuster though. Wasn't it like in the 300 million?
Dude, it was a pretty big deal. But I don't know if that was delayed or not, honestly. I don't know what it did initially. But I remember like culturally, it was like a huge deal when it came out.
Yeah, the budget was high because they had to they rewrite and reshoot the film's third
Gotcha.
act.
And Brad Pitt's a cool guy.
He's great in every movie.
The book
Love
is
Brad Pitt.
phenomenal. It's a great read. Dude.
Favorite Brad Pitt movie?
My favorite Brad Pitt movie, probably Troy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
But
Is there no one else?
Fucking coolest, dude.
You got a favorite Brad Pitt movie?
Moneyball.
Great pick.
Oh, great pick.
That's
Yeah, I
an
know.
awesome pick.
That's
Great
why I said
pick.
it. That's why I said it.
Man, probably Inglorious Bastards.
Awesome.
That's a
Terry?
good movie too.
I don't
Fight
know.
Club.
I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's a pretty good Brad Pitt movie,
Pretty awesome.
but Inglourious
He's
Bastards.
Brock Sampson in that movie. I love it.
Hey, he beat Bruce Lee up.
Yeah, I think I like him in Inglourious Bastards a little bit more.
Have any of you guys watched Venture Brothers at all? Cartoon on Adult Swim. I'm telling you, his character in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is Brock Sampson. It is the exact same dude. It is awesome.
Dude, fun fact, just because no one else really watched the show, from what I heard, right? Brock Sampson was going to be my wrestling name.
Oh, dude,
Swear
I
to
love
God.
that. You should totally do
Yeah.
that. Steal the
I
outfit.
mean, if it wasn't, I'll do it. I'm way cooler.
That's mostly just what I wear every day anyway. Just black t-shirt forever.
Yeah, just walk out to the ring with a black t-shirt and jeans on.
I'll do it. I just thought it was such a cool name, and like I like the show. I just thought it was a cool because I just didn't want to wrestle under my
Dude, this
real
show's
name.
so funny. Can we take a little side quest to talk about how good this show is for
Let's
a second?
do it.
If you
You want
guys,
Venture Bros?
yeah, dude. If you guys
Oh,
like
dude.
grew up with like Johnny Quest and all those types of cartoons, like your classic superhero stuff, this is
Let's say
a
I'm working on a
parody
research
of
paper about
all
the
of it.
future.
And it is fucking hilarious. Like it's a blatant parody. You'll know who they're making fun of immediately with everything.
Oh yeah,
It's very well written, dude.
it's like satire. you know?
Yeah,
Should we watch it?
you should totally. Oh my god,
We'll watch it.
Yeah.
I think you'll have a good time
It's
with
like,
it.
how many of you guys watch like anime? Shit. All of
Much
you?
what?
What?
Anime? You guys watch anime? Like
I'm
actual,
like very basic. Steve doesn't. Derek and
So-
Terry do.
it's a little different, but the same premise as One Punch Man in terms of like making fun of superheroes. If you guys have ever watched One Punch Man, the entire
Yeah.
point is that he makes fun. It's like because the superheroes just always whoop everyone's ass, right? It's kind of like that. I feel like it's kind of like that, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, dude, you got to check this out. I think you'll have a really fun
It's so
time
good.
watching this.
Dude, that's a good
It's
sell.
it's a fun one.
He's such a badass.
All right. Well, let's jump into the next segment because I don't even know what I'm watching. All right, guys. So James Gunn just made it clear the new DCU won't be chasing a massive crossover event like Marvel. Instead, the focus will be on telling strong individual stories, more in the vein of Game of Thrones or Star Wars, where the world exists and we explore it piece by piece. Terry, do you think this is the right move for DC, or should they still be building towards a big Avenger-style moment?
Boo universes. No, keep going the direction you're going. I wouldn't change a god dang thing. I definitely agree with this approach because I think if we do this right, we might get a DC Marvel crossover 10 years from now. So like save the world building till that shit. Right now, just make your universe work. Marvel, get your shit together. Make your universe work again so we can get to a potential DC Marvel crossover. But I really trust James Gunn, and I love the idea of finished stories first, universe blending, whatever. Let's not worry about that. Let's worry about maybe blending like two characters within the Batman mythos, you know, like You know, a Batman and Robin team up, but it's Nightwing and Robin, something like that. I'm more interested in than, oh, Superman's got to hang out with Batman, or Wonder Woman has to show up and do something with Cheetah or whatever. Like, have fun with it. Take it seriously, but let things exist how they want to exist. Don't push towards the $1 billion Avengers. They already learned from that. Let's take at least 15 years away from that shit before we try it again.
Derek?
I couldn't agree more. Endgame happened. It's over. Grow up. Move on. You're not going to do that again. Not for a very long time. And you shouldn't. I like the individual story, dude. There's so many cool characters. So many good, like, crossovers within, like, the Bat family and their own stories and everything. Or, like, even someone like, what am I trying to think of? Anyway, there's enough good characters doing their fun little things. Like, think Justice League Unlimited, right?
Yeah.
Where they show all these cool little episodes about someone doing their own thing. Let them be around in the same universe as the other guys, but don't make it the point is we have to cross them over. Just like, oh yeah, we have to go through.
It's like a comic book.
We have to go through Hell's Kitchen. They say, I know it's a Marvel thing, but we have to go through Hell's Kitchen. Oh, look, now we're going to run into this guy because we happen to be here, but it's not forcing it down our throats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a comic book.
Yeah,
Like,
just,
you can read a Superman comic, Batman's in that universe, but you don't see him in the comic book.
Right. He might pop up for a conversation or some shit, but it doesn't have to be
he might not.
a big thing.
Yeah. Steve?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Don't force it. Like, don't rush it. I'm not sold on James Gunn like everyone else yet, but yeah, I think take your time with it. Like, why rush? Like, I just feel like if he does that, you're just going against everything he said, or that
Jumping back to Derek's point though, like, if Nightwing jumps through the sky at one point during Clayface, that's all I need. He doesn't need to be cast. If I just see somebody like doing a flip and going, and then that's it, I think I'm excited for cameos, not crossovers.
Sure.
That's exactly, dude. Like, yeah, we're in this neighborhood. So-and-so might be running around the background doing something, or just they might bump into each other real fast or some shit like that. Or even just like over a CB, like going through here, like, oh, don't worry, Nightwing's over there taking care of that. Go over here. Like, okay, that's it. That's all I want.
Dalton?
I agree.
Nice.
No,
Well said.
I think when you start getting into like all the million crossovers, it's just hard. I didn't hear that. It just starts getting like hard to follow for me, at least, because I'm like, I don't watch all of like all the Marvel movies. I just watch the ones I want to watch. I don't watch all of them. So it's like hard to follow everything. You start getting into like a million different crossovers.
It becomes convoluted.
I feel like the DC universe just isn't as established, right, in terms of like a movie presence. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
No, they just rebooted it. Superman was the first one, so
yeah, like it's just not as like established and well like presented and like wrote out in the movie presence anyway, right? Like Marvel's kind of got their shit down. I feel like.
Well, I'm gonna
also Batman's fucking lame.
Oh, all right, here we go. I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna Marvel set it up right. It did 20 something movies before Endgame. And now they're like, well, wait, we can't do this because this happened in this movie. So then this movie can't happen. And they're too worried about continuity and they're not as concerned about good storytelling. James Gunn is opposite of that. Like, look what he did with Suicide Squad. So, like in the Peacemaker show, excuse me. In Peacemaker, spoiler alert, season 2, episode 1. They changed the whole ending of the season finale of the first shows, right? He doesn't care. He runs the thing now. He wants to tell stories about those characters. And is Peacemaker going to be good? Yeah, I mean, he likes writing the character. So I just think DC has a good mindset of like, let's just make everything good. Let's just make everything good and then just figure out where it fits in later. So I'm on board with this.
Yes,
do you think that like Marvel's whole thing of like the continuity and making things make sense versus like the storytelling aspect of it is because of all the like smart mark fans that just complain about every little thing in a timeline not matching up?
Yeah.
You know
I think,
what I mean?
dude, I think the worst.
Do you think they're just trying too hard to like appease the smart mark fans that just constantly complain about shit instead of just enjoying it?
Right.
Yeah,
It's like Star Wars fans. You're never going to be happy.
Wrestling's the same way. You could do everything they ask for. And if you forget something or you don't do it this way, everyone's unhappy. And it's like, bro, can you just sit back and enjoy shit?
Yeah. No, I think the worst thing and the best thing.
No, I cannot. I cannot sit back and enjoy things. You fucked
don't
with
do
Star
what I
Wars.
want. I'm gonna quit watching. No, you're gonna watch.
I'm that boy, and I left Star Wars because it was such a fucking problem. Like, no, we're not nitpicking everything, but it's got to be fucking good, and it can't go against the lore that's been previously established. Like, that's the big problem, I think, is actually catering to the half fan instead of saying, hey, if you're going to get in on this, get all the way in on this. Don't be half in, half out. Like, I think what they did is there was the professional fan and there was the consumer fan, and they catered to the prosumer and left both sides upset because they went into the middle. So no, I'll never be happy.
Well, this way
I think
of,
it's just really hard
doing
to cater to like everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to make what you want to make, and if people enjoy it, cool. And if they don't enjoy it, all right, fuck you. Like, that's what I think about everything.
Well, I mean,
Make
this
what
is the
you-
movie.
make what
This
you
is a
wanna make.
business.
Well,
I
yeah,
think
but, like,
there's going to be a lot of this is going to create more division within DC and Marvel fans because they're not going about it the same way. Like the typical moviegoer sees comic book movie and they think Marvel and Marvel's blueprint, and that has to be the same for every single comic book movie universe, right? It doesn't have to be. Who said that? But I think people are going to be looking for like, how does this fit in more than like, damn, that was a good movie.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's going to be like
Star
that's
Wars
more of
sucks.
a, like,
Star Wars does suck.
That's insane.
It does suck now. It does suck now, but it used,
Like now, are we
it
just talking
used to be
all-timers?
amazing
Yeah,
when
I
they
agree.
listened to hardcore nerds.
I agree.
I just
All
think the hardcore fans of anything, you know, like there's good and bad, right? Like obviously they're going to be the ones I think you should cater to, but maybe not. But at the same time, when you cater to them, they're going to be the ones that point out every little fucking detail that you got wrong. So it's
Dalton,
just,
did
I
you
don't
watch-
know, man. It's just,
Did you watch
What's
AEW
that?
pay-per-view? Forbidden Door? Wasn't that just this week?
I didn't watch all of it, dude. I just think those
I
guys
can't
are
do
fucking
it. Their
dog shit.
pay-per-views are 8 hours long.
Not only that, but I just think like I think I've told this before. Like I am a big storytelling guy, right? And that's what I like. I like storytelling and everything, wrestling, all of it. And those guys don't tell stories. There's just nothing. It's just spots, just stupid shit.
Yeah.
And they like this is what I hate. Oh god, you guys are getting me fucking going. So the AEW, and don't get me wrong, I would love to work for them. Just want to clarify.
Yeah.
But my problems with a lot of those things, and who am I? Because a lot of those guys are really good at wrestling. They just forget the little intricacies that make wrestling an art form versus just gymnastics. And it's like the thing that I hated was like the AEW account posted a video of this dude almost dying. Did you guys see that shit? He took a pounce and flipped backwards over the rope and landed on his fucking head. And they posted
No, I
that
didn't
shit.
see that. The last thing I saw was the Darby Allin off the. It took him 20 minutes to jump off.
Yeah, it was where he was like scratching it. I don't know, man. It just like there's a select group of guys that I really enjoy watching from that company, and then the rest of it is like not for me personally. Like I'm not going to disparage the company because I want to work for them. Like I will gladly do that, but like
don't get yourself in any trouble.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like it's not my cup of tea. Like I like the storytelling aspect. I like just not spot after spot after spot, like the selling and like the art form of professional wrestling. Like in gymnastics, to me, like it's just I don't know, man. Like Will Ospreay is a phenomenal athlete.
I thought he was going to be so much better, dude. I can't listen to him on the mic.
I can't stand listening to him talk.
He's too broccoli head. He's like a broccoli head, dude. No.
Yeah, and he's just very like it's just all moves and spots and just the in-betweens and just like they're just not good. Like he just doesn't get me personally invested. And that's why I don't like his shit. Like I think Kenny Omega does a pretty good job. I always tell everybody to watch Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
Rob Van Dam is everything. He's all the shit that these guys do, but he does it where it makes sense, and he does it in a way that like makes sense to a story and like draws you into the match. And that's what the part that those guys lack. They just do all the cool shit and they forget about the in-betweens and the moments that make things matter. You know,
dude, Jake the Snake Roberts got over and made a career out of a punch and a DDT.
And a fucking DDT. Yeah.
And he didn't have to do all the 360 flips in the air and shit. That guy told a story by the way he acted, and the subtle facial features, and just he just had the it factor. What did JR said? It's whatever it is, he had it. And the guys today, like, they don't have physiques, right? So if wrestling's supposed to be larger than life, you need a physique that's larger than life. And
I agree.
There's no personality in wrestling. It's too, like, WWE now is too overly produced, right? So
they're conforming to that like style, man. Like, it's just too.
The NXT is bringing them up all to do the same thing. Like, walk out to the front of the stage, do a little thing, then walk up, get up on the ropes, do something there, then go in the middle of the ring, do something there, and you're a super athlete. There's no story.
100%. Like the Bloodline story, that's why it was so fucking good, dude, is because it was a story that spanned, whether you want to look at it from just the 4 years of Roman's title reign, or if you want to look, I mean, they callbacks from 10 years ago that incorporated the story. Like, it
was the best storyline since NWO.
Roman Reigns is the greatest professional wrestler alive today. I just want to clarify that dude is the best in the world.
Yeah,
he is better than everybody.
I agree.
At everything, and he's so fucking good. It's like his shit's always good. Paul Heyman's a mastermind. Seth Rollins is really good. And then you have like,
I can't stand Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think that's what makes him good. Like,
you're right. He's a good heel.
Yeah, yeah, he is. But like, there's just so much. Like you said, it's just very like overproduced now and very like saturated. I feel like, to the point where it's like, this doesn't. Okay, you know. And I don't know, man. It's like flavors of ice cream, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, everybody has their rathers, you know what I'm saying?
I think
like, for me, like, I just think 80s wrestling is the best, and 90s.
Dude, Cody just recently came out, and I think he said something along the lines of like, you're starting to see how much I did at AEW.
Oh yeah,
and it's true, man. When they first came out, it was during the pandemic. I was watching that more than I was watching WWE. I was loving it. Even like before Sting came pretty soon, early on, but it just was fresh. They had a good story every week. Each character was like developing, and it was leading up to something. And then all of a sudden, it just went like indie-rific. It was just like, let's do a million somersaults and just not tell a single story.
Yeah. Well, that's why the guys that are the most over on the roster and get the most reactions generally without having to kill themselves, it's Chris Jericho.
Who's going back to WWE.
I hope so. It's Christian. It's Edge, right? Yeah. What do all three of those guys have in common?
They were all in WWE.
All three former WWE guys.
Yeah.
All three dudes know how to tell a story.
They're all Canadian.
They all are Canadian. And they all can tell a story, can draw a reaction based out of emotion instead of a fucking crazy spot.
Christian, this is the best I've ever seen Christian was in his father gimmick.
Yeah, he's so good. I love Christian. He's fucking hilarious. But like, I don't know, man. I just don't like. It's just the same match. Like, you watch the show and like 90% of the matches are the same.
Everyone's built the same too. There's no like that guy is an animal. There's everyone looks the same. And the people that are big, they just put down. Like, who's the one guy with the long hair? He was winning every match. He has a power bomb.
You know what, Big Cass?
No, he's MJF's. He was MJF's like bodyguard.
Wardlow. Yeah, no one gives a shit about
that guy should be. That guy should be like up there. He can talk a little bit on the microphone. He just looks like a star, and they just put him back because he's too big.
Yeah, he actually just came back at their last pay-per-view.
He was doing a movie. He was doing American Gladiators.
Cool.
All right, so that's your wrestling fix for the week, everyone.
Yeah, it's us.
So listen, Derek, did you see Alien Earth episode 3?
I did.
What did you think?
Loved it. I can't wait to watch more. I think the show's awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, you don't feel the same way?
I thought it ran a little long.
Okay.
I don't know, Terry. What do you think? Did you watch it?
I am all in, not just Alien Earth, but Alien Girth in my pants when I watch this show because it's fucking awesome. Alien is back, bitches.
Right.
No, wait, Terry, you didn't watch the first 2 episodes when they came out, right? You weren't in on it, right?
I got to binge it together, and it was
awesome.
Yeah. It felt great. And yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Hell yeah. Welcome aboard, Tear Bear. Let's go.
Steve, you giving this a shot?
Yeah, dude. So I was watching it, and I realized it's kind of like the same thing that it's always been. Pretty. It was pretty cool. It was a neat show. Neat show.
Oh, boy.
Dalton, did you watch it?
No.
No. All right.
All right.
I thought you guys
loved
might
it,
be on
dude.
Alien last time we were here.
Dude, Dalton, I'm telling you right now, you got to watch this. It's Aliens.
What's it on? HBO?
It's on Hulu. It's Xenomorphs,
fuck it.
the perfect killing machine, versus cyborgs with human brains, but the brains are that of like a child. It's incredible. Yeah. And you're finding out, like, what did they take? Someone's piece of their body, and then they took the thing out of the face hugger, and put it in the, what did they?
Face-
Yeah,
face
the one,
crazy, bro.
the one synth took like, it looks like a microchip or something, almost like a contact lens, and he put it on one of the, I guess, the hybrids, and like absorbed into their skin, which I assume is like a tracking device is what he did.
Yeah.
Because the person didn't notice it was put on them, and it just kind of like blended into their skin. I think it was a tracking device.
Well, no, at the very end, when they took out the thing that the face hugger puts in down your throat. Was that like an organ?
That's an organ.
Because friend of the show,
You know
Chris
what I mean.
Paluzzi, said that he thinks that it's the brother's organ of some sort, and then they're gonna put it. They gave it to him, and then they're gonna put it back inside with the face hugger thing in there.
I don't know about all that. I don't know.
It's an
But
interesting
I'm curious
theory.
to see. I love all the new types of aliens you get to see in this,
Yeah,
and like how they're going to be killing people and shit, and how dangerous they are. It makes for a lot more fun scenes because we kind of know what the xenomorph's about. We know like it's going to sneak up and be a fucking menace.
it's cool to see the
And
other
it's
side
badass. Yeah, I like seeing
of
this.
when the androids and stuff that
Dude,
war, like who won immortality.
Right. And dude, Wendy, when she guts that xenomorph up through like
Yeah.
the ceiling with that, like, I don't know what type of fucking sword that thing that she has. And she's just like this badass, man. Like,
Yeah.
I like that synths in this universe are like super powered almost. Like, they're very strong, very fast. So you get like a person whose mind or consciousness is inside one. They're like a fucking crazy ninja warrior. So
Yeah,
she's just
you're not downplaying like the helpless victim of like the xenomorph hunting. Like
Right.
she's extremely capable. She has a ninja sword and she can jump long distances. I want to see more ninja sword
and ninja
synthesoid
Zords.
versus. Yeah, if we can get a Zord in there, man, that'd be great.
Dude.
But I'm all in on this show.
Plus, Timothy Oliphant is awesome in this, dude. He plays this synth very perfectly. He's cold and callous.
Do you think the pilot, the guy who drove the ship, because you're learning more about him, right? So
Yeah.
he's
He's a
communicating to the. Is that who you were talking about? To put it in as that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kid's like who's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like where the show's going, man. It's very interesting, and it comes on tomorrow, Hulu, episode 4.
Dude, I can't wait. It's so fun.
What about
I'll
Peacemaker?
watch it and then we'll catch up.
You're
Watch
coming
it,
back
bro.
on in
Watch
like
it, bro.
30 more times, so we'll talk
Yeah.
about it then.
Do your homework. We'll take a PowerPoint presentation on what you learned.
What about
That'd be
I
great.
will
Like book report
regurgitate
style.
what I watched.
what about
Yeah.
Peacemaker? Does anyone watch Peacemaker?
I couldn't. I tried. I got home late last night, put it on, fell asleep.
Yeah, I can't.
Classic. I'm so excited to watch it, but I didn't get a chance to.
Did you watch it, Dalton?
No, I've literally done the same thing where I've gone to watch it and then I fall asleep. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Steve?
Yep.
That's not you're not in though, right?
Nah, dude. Peacemaker.
Nah, Steve doesn't like fun.
Terry, did you watch it?
That's insane, dude.
No, I
Peacemaker's
haven't
so
made
cool.
it yet.
Alright.
I went Alien Earth with my free time instead of Peacemaker.
Dude, you made the better choice. You made
All right.
the clear choice. So I watched it and I got roasted on look at the Muscle Geeks TikTok for my response. I got absolutely roasted. I listen, I didn't like it because when you watch the season 1, like where they catch you up, they just the Justice League shows up at the end of season 1 and it's the DCEU Justice League. So it's like Jason Momoa's Aquaman is there, right? When they do the season catch up, all of a sudden it's David Cornsweat Superman and it's Supergirl and it's Fantastic. Help me out here, Doc.
What the fuck?
Mr. Terrific. He's in there. So it's the
Dr.
DC.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Dr.
It's-
Fantastic.
It's
Dalton,
the,
there's your wrestling name, Dalton.
so it's
Dr. Fantastic.
It's the
That's actually pretty
DCU
solid.
characters, right? So that changes the entire thing. And everyone's like, no, James Gunn just said it changed that one scene and a joke. And that's not true. Follow the theory I have, right?
Okay.
So if
Buckle up.
that scene changes, right? So he's actually in the Peacemaker's actually been in the David Cornsweet universe, right? Peacemaker was in the Suicide Squad with James Gunn, which means that Harley Quinn is in that universe. If Harley Quinn's in that universe, then in the original Suicide Squad movie, she was caught by Ben Affleck's Batman. If Ben Affleck's Batman
Sorry, I thought you
is
were gonna
in
keep
that
rolling.
universe, then he fought Henry Cavill in Batman vs. Superman. You're basically changing everything and just saying none of that existed. So now I know James Gunn's saying, all right, Suicide Squad is canon, and I think he said something, Peacemaker is, and that's it from that universe. But it was just a hard switch. I didn't like that. That's all I
Alright.
got.
Wish I could talk more. I'm gonna watch it tonight after this for
I think
sure.
it's pretty boring.
All right.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
make my own
I
reaction
should catch
tonight.
up on Stranger Things.
Dude, Stranger Things. Cannot wait.
Rewatch.
You want to? We'll clean up the chat real fast, and then
Yeah, let me ask this question
what do you got?
about Spider-Man.
Yeah, we
sorry.
forgot. Please,
Yeah, dude.
please.
So my buddy reached out to me last week. He's got a young daughter, probably like 5-6 area,
Okay.
who's been watching, loves the Spider-Man, the animated, the Miles Morales.
The Spider-Verse months.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they watched that movie a bunch, and I guess there's a Disney show.
Isn't it Spidey and His
what's the
Amazing Friends?
Yeah.
I think it's just called Spidey.
So his question, he reached out to me and asked me a question, and I didn't know how to answer it. So I was hoping maybe if you guys could help him out. So he said, in the simplest of terms, please break down the concept and characters, the different Spider-Men and women that Spideyverse movies Miles Morales. And then the second part question was, how does that translate to the Spidey and Friends show on Disney and their three main characters, if at all they're intertwined?
Do you have a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got a daughter who's like 5 or 6.
because it's a kid show.
I
Oh, okay.
haven't seen this show. I'm aware of it. I think it's supposed to be pretty good, but again, it's for like little kids, so I haven't seen it. I can break down Miles Morales' friends and stuff. I don't know how it pertains to the show. So, Miles Morales is a different Spider-Man that still exists in the world with Peter Parker, but he's different. He's a younger kid. He is like half black, half Dominican or
Hispanic, yeah,
Hispanic,
some kind of
Puerto
Latin
Rican.
origin. Yeah,
Yeah.
His mom's a nurse.
His mom's a nurse.
Dad's
Exactly.
a cop.
Dad's a cop. Damn good cop. He has his own Uncle Ben moment with his dad. He has very similar powers to Peter Parker, but he can also turn invisible and also can use electricity.
It's called a Venom Shock. Pew!
It's true. It's
And
true.
he's in the same universe as Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And his uncle is the Prowler,
Yeah.
and it's a bad guy, good guy thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Peter Parker actually acts as a mentor to Miles Morales a lot. Helps him work at what's the shelter called Aunt May works at for a while.
The one that Mr. Negative has?
Yeah. Yeah, what was that called? But yeah, he's a really
Aunt
cool
May's
character.
House of Homeless.
Beef. Yeah, so they're intertwined that way. And then Gwen Stacy in that universe is from a different universe, but she's Spider-Girl. And then I don't know, there's so many characters in those movies.
know how, like,
I can't go over all of
Marvel
them.
movies are universal, and you know how, like, I don't know if you're gonna get it, but the last Doctor Strange movie, Jim from The Office was Mr. Fantastic. He was the stretchy guy.
Yeah.
But then Pedro Pascal in the Fantastic Four, he was the stretchy guy. So there's different universes that have the same hero, but they look different. So that's what the Spider-Verse is. They're just heroes from different universes. They just look different, but they're all Spider-Man. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like Miles Morales originally started from the oh shit.
You talking Ultimate Comics?
Thank you, Terry. Yeah, so the Ultimate Universe. And then I think he was rolled in when they closed the Ultimate Universe. He was rolled into the main continuity. And Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy, she died, neck snap, look that up. But in an alternate universe, she was bit by the Spider-Man spider and became that. So it's just a compilation of different universes Spider-Mans.
Now, are they from like the same neighborhood or like completely like they're in the same universe? Or
They're all from New York.
All New Yorkers.
Okay.
Yeah.
But here, let me try and spin this web for you.
Oh.
Okay, so
Bear.
depending on who you're familiar with, if you're talking the original comics, that's called the 616 universe, right? So that is where the original Fantastic Four, where the comics books you read in the 60s are from, and that's where Peter Parker Spider-Man is from. Peter Parker had a run, and by the time he got to the year 2000, it was too difficult to jump on. So like many things, it becomes really hard to jump on when it's that late. So Marvel said, we got to get new readers. So they launched this thing called the Ultimate Universe, where they have reimaginings of every character. We're talking Spider-Man, we're talking the X-Men, we're talking Fantastic Four. Those were the first three things that were published. And it was different in that Spider-Man was, I think, 14 in it when it started out. He was a little bit younger, whereas he had already been divorced in the main universe. So think of it as Ultimate Comics was a new jumping on point, right? That Spider-Man is one of the best comic series I've ever read. That issue 1 to 100 is incredible. And then in issue 101, I mean, the nerds can correct me, it's either 101 or like 120 something. They kill Peter Parker in that universe. They just fucking kill him. And they kill a lot of people in that universe and kind of are like, all right, what would life be now? Now, the goal was we're going to reestablish our main superhero as someone who's ethnically diverse. And so Peter Parker is dead. And Miles gets bit by a wholly different spider and becomes a new version of Spider-Man. And it's a great story. And he can kind of look back to see things that happened to that Spider-Man back in the day, but he's alone. Like doesn't really know how to do it because his mentor's not right next to him. He's dead. Like they killed the character off. So what happens is that whole universe, Ultimate Comics, kind of dips a little bit in sales and whatnot. But there's two things that people really like. They like that in the Ultimate Fantastic Four, spoiler, Reed Richards becomes the villain. And they also like Miles Morales. Miles Morales transcends everything. So what they do is they decide to kill the Ultimate Comics universe, but there's going to be this boat that kind of stows away and gets into the universe. And the two survivors of that are the Maker, who is evil Reed Richards, and this Spider-Man, bringing him into 616 where he can actually meet our Peter Parker for the first time. So he does get the mentor there. So was so special that he came out of Ultimate Universe into the main universe. Gwen is from an alternate reality that they met in Spider-Verse. She's just another type of thing. Spidey is those three characters as if they all live together in one, which they do because comics.
And there it is. Good job, Terry.
Yeah. Holy
Thanks,
shit. Holy shit.
But just so you know, all of the movies, the entire MCU is based off of the Ultimate Comics universe, not off of the main Marvel one. So the same kind of origins and stuff are in Ultimate Universe, and the same kind of jokes, the same kind of hipper thing. It wasn't corny.
Thor
it's
becomes
all from
president.
Ultimates.
But Tobey Maguire is the only real Spider.
He's the best.
I think we talked about this a lot, but
He's the best.
Andrew Garfield's the best Spider-Man.
That's insane.
He's the best Spider-Man.
He's not, dude. He's a dork.
That's what Spider-Man is.
No, bro. He's not enough of a dork, though. Like, in terms of Spider-Man dork, he's just like real life, like,
All right.
okay.
I can't go down this.
But think
I
about it.
can't do this
We're
again.
bro,
Can't do this again.
why is he a fucking skater?
Right? He's too cool as Peter Parker. He plays
what
a
I'm
great
saying.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
dog shit Peter Parker.
That's what I said. He's not
That's
the
what
best Peter Parker.
That's So gay, dude. Just saying. So lame.
All right,
Like,
so
Tobey Maguire plays the best Peter Parker.
all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
But
And has the best
So
movies.
Louis G says if it doesn't have pictures, me no read. Mr. Milktoast, I'll say hero, even if by a tiny bit, talking about the other movies. Louis G, that's why they invented mix on tape. Mr. Milktoast, just call it the Mid-South. Stephen James, agree with Booster Gold.
Oh,
Box
fuck
office
you,
zero,
Steve.
but movie
Yeah,
hero.
thank you,
Oh,
Steven
Steven.
James. I hope you're still here.
Pro Wrestler versus Ghost sounds like the next John Cena movie.
that'd be
Box
so
office
good.
zero. I've had many encounters, especially in my grandmom's house. My jewelry would move to different spots. A bunch of weird things. I lived in that same house for a couple of years. I hope not. Were the aliens like the ones on Alien Earth? That is the question. Middle Eastern cultures believe in genies. All right.
What?
Jordan,
What?
Milktoast.
I don't know the
Aladdin.
context.
Jordan Peele is him, so hero.
Baba.
Louis G, womp womp. Paramount's biggest win is probably grabbing South Park right now. Zombies are an evergreen concept, but they got hot in cycles. We'll scroll down a little bit. Louis G, besides the original trilogy, yeah, talking about Star Wars is trash. Milk Toast, AEW also showed the incident that got CM Punk fired. Real behind the curtain stuff. Yeah, they were trying. That's
So
a
dumb.
desperate move, man.
But they did it to try to like make themselves like make him look like the bad guy. And they just made themselves look stupid.
Yeah, I don't know like why they showed that and thought that this is going to get them like
But then it was the
street
guy.
cred or
It
whatever.
literally just made CM Punk look justified in everything he did.
Yeah. AEW equals WCW. Nah, no. I don't think that. Isn't Wardlow still on the payroll despite not being used? Yeah, just like
He just
Dalton said, he's back now. Know your girth, King. All right, so that's great.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
What's crazy about WCW and AEW though, is WCW actually like competed with WWE. Like
beat
AEW, like like
They can't
AEW competes with like NXT, which is like their developmental brand. So it's like
lose to them. Anytime you got to spin numbers, it's trash. Like if you have to say like we're the best between this time range, between this
Yeah.
target audience.
we're really good on Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. Like, all right, dude.
Yeah. So listen, let's wrap it up. Next week we got a member of the community.
Yeah,
Louis
Chris,
G is
you're right.
actually coming
Thank you.
on. First of all, Dalton, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Thanks,
fellas.
dude.
Where can
Always good to talk to my
Chris
bros.
Freck said feast to Terry.
where can we find you?
On Instagram, Dalton.McKenzie17 or Facebook at Dalton McKenzie. I don't mess with the Twitters. And I thought about making more TikToks. So I think that's just the same as my Instagram handle. So, dude, I gotta flip this content idea real quick to you guys.
Yeah.
Thought about making this video and just posting it all over socials where I'm just like, hey, man, about to get a workout in with my dad. And then it's just me benching and there's an urn sitting above me spotting me because my dad's dead.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get
Dude,
some.
you got to do
There's
that.
there's a
And then
market
just
for
like
that.
all the videos are just me.
Can you make
just
it
spotted
spill
by
on you while you're benching?
Well, I was thinking about like high-fiving it and spilling it. You know
Yeah,
what
something like that. Yeah.
I mean? Yeah. And then at one point it cuts to the urn. There's just 2 dumbbells sitting in front of it. And I'm just like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
thought it'd be funny.
Do
But
it.
yeah, Dalton
Yeah, but
McKenzie
you got to
on
make him your
Instagram.
protein. You got to mix him up with your pre-workout.
So
Oh,
that was the other video idea I had.
South Park
was
style.
Was the dry scoop my dad out of the urn
Oh, shit.
and then fucking just video me just hammering like deads or something.
All right.
God damn,
Right,
that's
I think
terrible.
that's-
You should do it,
Come on.
please. Do
I'm
it.
gonna do it. I'll
Dude, we gotta
Come to the
we'll
studio. We'll
that
do
here
it,
too.
Terry. We
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
Yep. Go
We'll do
ahead
it
and
on your guys'
just like be lifting the urn and be like, you know what these are? Deadlifts.
deadlifts.
We'll have to do.
Dead.
We'll have to workshop some skits for when you're up here with Steve. Like
deal,
ways to hurt him.
Yeah,
But,
Jack could probably have $1 million. That dude's he's got a
Dude, you
million
know how he
ideas.
does like if you're an indie wrestler, this is what you do. Perfect compared to like a pro wrestler. He's great
The
content.
indie versus pro.
Yeah, he has great content. We should do something like that with Steve, like a non-fan
Deal.
doesn't believe it really
You
hurts.
should make
or
him
something.
lay like Yamcha when he's
Well,
done.
Dude, we'll do
Kramer.
indie versus pro selling chops, and then it would be
Steve.
chop him no sell as an indie guy, and then chop him hard as fuck, and just make him sell it as a pro.
All right, Steve, where do people find you?
Probably next week. Transporting this guy to the ER after he slaps his hand across 2 steel plates, aka my chest. He'll probably have about 50 pins in there. So yeah, you can find me probably in Chester County Hospital.
Yeah, dude, that's definitely where they'll find you. That little bird chest is caved in.
In the waiting room, making sure you get your stuffy because you broke your wrist and your career's probably going to end after it, unfortunately, because you don't have a hand anymore. But
yeah, I think it's like, is it like a Make-A-Wish thing you guys do to let him on the podcast?
Terry, what about you, man?
Well, you can always find me at Young Chunk. Oops, sorry. You can always find me here at Young Chunk. I am on all the shows. I am the producer extraordinaire. And yeah, we're looking to make more podcasts and tons of fun stuff. So hit us up, youngchunk.com.
Hey guys, if you don't mind, follow us at the Muscle Geeks Podcast on all the socials. And that's it, dude. Guys, great show tonight. Dalton, thanks again, bro.
yeah, thanks.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Thanks,
Looking
buddy.
forward to the next one.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, we're out of here. Episode 17.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Young John!